YouTubers, and welcome back to the channel, PJ Ground Pounder. Hey, it's funny, I'm sitting here, I started wrenching on the bike and getting things wiped down and cleaned up. And I told you guys on the last video, I don't think I'm going to share that with you. But what happened was I found a loose screw, and I said, man, I was just talking about this on the video. I need to show them what I found and how I found it. So I did find it by wiping on the bike. I did come to the conclusion that, yeah, I'm going to put new brake pads all the way around. Got the tank off. We already knew I was going to change the plugs. So I'm going to get to that right away. But I want to show you what I found. It's not real huge, but I want to show you what I found up under the bike just from rubbing on the bike and looking at things. So let's go under the bike. So here we are under the bike now. I'll show you guys kind of what I do up under here. So I just take the rag, and I already cleaned a lot of this stuff in here. So I wiped it all down, and I just go about it, rubbing the bike. I seen here where like, like warm asphalt when I was traveling on the road, and it was kicking up, so I had a little build up here. I'll wipe that down some more, but it was kind of built up a little bit, so we got that, and it was kind of dusty under here. I wipe all around here, check my brackets, make sure that nothing is loose, no wires or crossed or cracked or broken or nothing like that. And pretty much securing my fender right here, make sure it's tight. Check my bands on my heat shield and check it on both sides. I heard a little rattle a while back ago, so I was over here wiping, and as you can see, as soon as I touched that, it shook. I said, dang, and then I looked right here, and there's a screw missing. And remember I told you there's always one screw that's missing, and then it's gonna cause something else to happen. So pretty soon I was gonna lose that. But even looking at the screw that's in there, I'm turning it. Look at that. I'm turning the screw. I'm unscrewing it with my fingers. You see that? Right here. So basically, I took this screw out right here with no wrench, no nothing. So you know my motto, I'm getting ready to go to the store and buy me another 2 sets and put them in my bag. So this is something I always have. And this also looks like that same something, half-inch something, but it looks like the one that I use in the derby cover also. So I get a bunch of these, and they can serve multiple purposes. So that's just something I found rubbing on my bike. Look at that. So pretty soon that one would have worked out, and then I would have had all this going on. And even though the pipe is secured back here on the slip-on, it still could have probably caused pressure here on this crossover. And you never know what could have happened. I don't know. But this is the kind of stuff you look for. You know what I mean? And I thought that rattle a long time ago was like my heat shield. So I was like, I'm going to check my clamps and make sure my heat shields is right. And so now I see what it is. The heat shields are good to go. All of them are, everything is good to go there. But anyway, that comes from just getting up under here, y'all, like this, and just wiping, just rubbing the bike, and something gonna shake. If it's loose, something gonna shake, something gonna rattle, and you're gonna figure it out. So at the same time, you get to wipe your bike down and get whatever buildup you have. I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing up under here. There's no oil leaks. There's no residue oil from something leaking a long time ago and dirt being on it. So it's pretty fairly clean under here, and it looks good. So So far, so good. I'm glad I came and ran into something. So we'll get this taken care of right away. Go to Home Depot and get these screws and get me a bunch of them in there. So anyway, got that done. I'll take care of that. So I'm going to move up top now and start in the motor area and get that wiped down and change some plugs in there and go to the front, change the brakes up there, rub it down, see what if anything's loose or anything needs to be taken care of. But I know I would like to add what I will do when I put these screws back in. I'm gonna put some Loctite on them so I don't have to worry about it too much, because you got to understand this right here is in between your tire and this swing arm back, so you don't really see this too much, you know what I mean, to notice something wrong. So that's a good catch. I'm happy with it. I'm digging it. So we getting there. We ain't got too much longer on this bike before it's back on the ground and ready for the trip. So we gonna go on back up top for a minute. Then that should pretty much be the end of the video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. That was basically it. Was this little situation, this good find, so that was a good thing. So I just wanted to share it. I know I told you guys I wasn't gonna go into it, but when I seen that, I was like, wow, I was just talking about that. All right, see you in a minute. Let's go up top. So here we are back up top. So I just continue with the same thing. I just kind of wipe it down, kind of mess with stuff. This is the wiring. So, you know, these are for my heated gear in the front, heated gear in the back. So they go up under the seat. And I just kind of look at stuff and get in there and wipe and dust. I'll blow it out later. Just kind of see if anything is loose. Then I'll go in, just rub on the motor. We'll get all the top of the heads cleaned and all that. Then I'll take the filter off and clean that. And as I said, we'll move up to the front. So anyway, not gonna bore you guys with that. You know what it is, know what we're getting ready to do. So just want to share with you guys what it is that I do. And when you see me on the road, maybe it'll have a little more significance to it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.